Hello, my name is Anthony Lopez, and this is who I am and where I am going. A quote from Ronald Reagan. My philosophy of life is that if we make up our mind what we are going to make of our lives, then work hard towards that goal, we never lose. Somehow we win out. I really like this quote because it's basically saying, whatever we try, whatever our aspirations are, even if we fail at trying to achieve our goal, there is something good to be taken out of each and every failure. We can never fail the same way twice. Each failure brings us closer to our goal. Today I'm going to tell you a little bit about myself, who I am, where I see myself in the future. I will discuss my background, my education, and my interests, as well as my hobbies and my career plans and what I plan to do in the future. So who am I? Well, I was born in San Antonio, Texas, and of course, nothing brings me more joy than watching the Spurs get a W. I come from a family of 6, 2 brothers and 1 sister. My educational career started in high school, Central Catholic, which is an all-male preparatory school in San Antonio. Going to an all-guys school definitely was interesting. It has its perks, but it also had its special things about it. Going to an all-guys school, I think, really helped shape me into the person I am today. For starters, I'm not easily offended. It is not easy to go to a school with just guys. Having thick skin is a must, and it will tear you down completely if you don't. But it also has its benefits, like helping instill a work ethic and constant motivation to be competitive not only athletically but also academically. You really had to try to succeed there. At Central Catholic, I participated in football, baseball, lacrosse. I was the secretary of student ambassadors and sports medicine. So, once I got to TAMU CC, I decided I wanted to be a biology major. But after the first year, I decided that's really not where I want to do. That's really not what I want to do with my life, and I changed my major to finance. And I think what led to me changing my major to finance was really watching my father and everything that he does. My dad is an attorney, and I think this past year has definitely been an eye-opener, and I've really decided that's what I want to do with my life. I really enjoy watching him and going with him to court, to depositions, and that really helped me decide what I wanted to do after this first year of college. Anyways, as I started at TAMU CC, I also joined Sigma Phi Epsilon fraternity, the sailing club, and I work at the Dugan Wellness Center. My hobbies include intramurals, going to the beach, shadowing different professionals, whether it be doctors or lawyers, and then traveling. I love to travel. Traveling is great, and I've been very fortunate to be able to travel and see the places I have. What I see in the future. Now that you've gotten a feel for who I am and what interests me, I would now like to share with you how I plan to take what I have to offer and apply it to the real world to somehow make a life for myself. It really did take me a while to decide what I wanted to dedicate the rest of my life to, and I believe that I finally figured it out. Most importantly, I see myself having a family. Family is very important to me because of the great family life that I have right now. I think one of the biggest reasons I want to have a family of my own is seeing the joy and excitement my parents have on their faces all the time and how much joy having kids brings to them. I want to go to law school after I graduate from A&M Corpus, and from law school I really hope to go work for my dad at his firm Lopez Scott. There is nothing I would enjoy more than that. I plan on moving back to San Antonio after law school because of my parents, and specifically because of my dad. The way he takes care of his parents makes me want to be there for my parents, and makes me want to be there for my parents once they get to the age that my grandparents are. Although I want to move back to San Antonio, I would like to spend a few more years living in another state or maybe another country. I think my favorite country that I've been to, other than the great US of A, is definitely Germany. Germany was amazing, and the Autobahn is definitely something out of a dream. My hopes are to be able to provide for my family the way that my dad does and be well off enough to take my children traveling and to go do whatever they would like to do and take them and just really enrich them and show them what the world has to offer. Wrapping things up. So now that you've heard my plans, you definitely know who to call if you need an attorney in Texas, specifically in the San Antonio area. You know who you need to talk to if you want to join SIGEP or the Sailing Club. Hopefully you have a better understanding of why I am the way I am if you know me on a more personal level. And thank you for giving me the opportunity to give you a look into my life and to show you how and why I am the way I am. I'll leave you with a quote. Life isn't about finding yourself. Life is about creating yourself. George Bernard Shaw. Thank you for listening.